Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm showing you everything I got for my two sons' Christmas Eve box. All right, if you're new here, hi, I'm Claire. Welcome. Come on in and make yourselves comfortable. This video is all about the Christmas Eve box. Now, if you don't know what that is, if that's not a tradition you follow, I started this when my kids were really little, and I made my box myself. Actually, it's right here. And I actually did make a video of me making the box, but it's really old and totally cringeworthy. I will leave it down below if you want to see how I did this. I painted a wine crate and I decoupaged it. The Risper Family Christmas Eve box. And basically what my husband and I decided is that Christmas seems to be over really fast, right? Like they're tearing through all their gifts and it's quick. So we do the Christmas Eve box, and some of the gifts we normally would have maybe given on Christmas Day, we do in the Christmas Eve box, and it just kind of like prolongs the enjoyment, right? So when the kids wake up on Christmas Eve, they open this first thing. We find that starting the festivities first thing on Christmas Eve morning, it really makes for a jolly holiday. So there's your little Christmas Eve box history. Also, if you want to know what's in the kids' stockings, I was going to include that in like one video, but the video was getting too long. I actually already filmed that, and it was too long. So that will be in a separate video that will come out in just a couple of days. So make sure you hit subscribe if you want to see what we're doing in the stockings, but today is the box. So let's get started with the first item in the Christmas Eve box. Okay, so every single year I get the kids a book in the Christmas Eve box. It's just like one of the normal things. This year I went a little out of the box when it came for the books. Out of the box, it's a cookbook. This is the Harry Potter official Christmas cookbook. It technically came in a gift set collection with like an apron and like a whisk or something. However, I got this at my local like discount bins, which is like bins from like Amazon returns and Target returns and stuff like that. And so it was missing the pieces except for the book, which is why I picked it up for $2. So that was really cool, but I will leave the gift set link down below. I will leave links to everything that I can down below. But I thought this was just super cute, and I know it's like Christmas themed and to give it to them on Christmas. But my kids are really into Harry Potter right now. Hagrid's pumpkin seed brittle. I bet there's no way there's not treacle in here because, you know, popcorn balls. Come on, this is so cute. Oh yes, the treacle tart. Okay, the treacle tart's in here. Next, I get my kids always, every year, a Christmas ornament. And this year we got these funky little owls. So actually, I'm not gonna lie, I got these last year. I always go through the ornaments when they're clearanced out, and I pick the ornaments out the previous year, and then I just keep them right in the Christmas Eve box until the next year. So even though these were originally only $3 at Target, from their little like Wonder Shop, I paid like 10 cents for these. And I got them last year, and obviously they are still the vibe with Harry Potter, which I didn't even think about at the time, but the boys will love them. And as you see, our tree is full of all sorts of interesting different ornaments, and the boys are really getting a large collection now. So the owls. Next, I like to include a game or like an activity or like something to do on Christmas Eve. We usually go to my parents' house later in the day, and sometimes the kids like to bring something to play with their cousins or like just an activity to do in the morning, and I find a game works really well. I actually got 3 games this year. The first one is Left, Right, Center. And this is a great game for kids and families, and like if you're trying to have like a rowdy good time with something that's like not that complicated, this is a great game. The other card game I got some Hogwarts playing cards. My kids do have a lot of cards, but they love a game of war, they love a game of Go Fish. We're a game family. So when I saw these again at the bins, I think it was $1 day at the return bins. So I thought, that won't take up much space. I'll throw it in the box. So I picked these up, so super cute. And the third game I got, I know this seems like so excessive, but we were heavy on the games this year. I got this Naruto Yahtzee. My kids love Naruto. My kids generally are very into like anime. But I just saw this and I thought it was so perfect. It is by Hasbro, so, you know, solid brand, I guess. but it's Yahtzee that are with Naruto dice, so they have like ramen bits on them, and they are in a ramen bowl to roll them with, and I thought that was just so cute. And Yahtzee is a great game for all ages as well. My little ones don't get to, I mean, they're not that little, but sometimes when we're like, they play chess, and sometimes we're in the middle of a chess game and one of them will just tap out because it's like too much. And sometimes it's nice to just play a game of Yahtzee where nobody has to think that hard. We can be having snacks and drinks while we're playing, and it's like not so much brain power, if that makes sense. So this is a great family game if you haven't played Yahtzee in a while. If you've just been playing digitally, all sorts of things, maybe this Christmas move to a physical game and see how your kids or anyone in your life enjoys that. All right, next, I always get the boys like a sweater or a hoodie or some sort of like outdoor gear. Sometimes I do like a hat or mittens or whatever. This year I got them Columbia fleeces. I actually got these just because they were like a really good deal. I got them on Amazon, and I like went through every single color to find like the cheapest one, you know, because sometimes the colors are different prices. So I will link these down below, but if you want to buy a Columbia fleece, go through the sizes and colors to find the best deal. I mean, unless you like have your heart really set on a certain color, but I knew the boys would love these. So this one is for Desmond. It says it was originally $45. I would never pay $45 for a sweatshirt. Like, I would never do that. I want to say I paid something like 20-ish for them. Maybe one was like 24 and one was like 21, something like that. But this is like the two-tone, you know, green, classic fleece zip-up Columbia. I know it's well made. I know it's gonna last. I know that the one I got for my older son will eventually be a hand-me-down for my younger son. I've really been trying to sort of pick maybe brands that I know are going to last, you know, making more conscious effort to buy less, you know, super cheap things. Which the weird part is this one says $30 on the tag, but I don't know why. I have no idea. But this one also is the two-tone one, and it will just keep them nice and warm. I'm living in Michigan. We already have a boatload of snow out there. So this kind of stuff to go under the winter jackets is really good. And a lot of times they'll wear the item on Christmas Eve, so they will probably be wearing this. So follow me on Instagram if you want to see probably a picture of the family with their sweaters. Next, we always do a pair of pajamas. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, the Christmas Eve box is just an excuse to give the kids things that they kind of already need in a gift form. This year, I did get these on Amazon, and I thought they were super cute because they're this fun like tie-dye. It does say Vinay Baby on the band. I guess that's the brand. And then they always, you know, wear them on Christmas Eve as well. And I try not to get anything Christmassy because it just doesn't last, you know, like for one night. It's just kind of silly. And then this is the other pair that I got for my older son. I did size up, so this is a size, the other one is a size 10, this one is a 12, and my kids are 7 and 9. But I got the dark blue one for him. And these were also not very pricey. I tried to pick something, you know, within the budget. But I will link these down below. They had like so many colors to choose from. So whatever the little one in your life's favorite color is, you can definitely find some PJs to go with it. Now on to the exciting part, the edible section of the Christmas Eve box, because what Christmas thing wouldn't be complete without some candy? And we're gonna start with candy canes. I will probably split these candy canes between the stockings and the Christmas Eve box. My kids actually never really eat them, but they look really cute and they're just like part of the tradition. They might each eat one or two, but no one is like a huge candy cane fan in the house. So I'll just stick a couple in the Christmas Eve box, and I usually like hang them on the stockings. So I did pick up just like the small box from Target, and it's part of the tradition, whatever. Next, I got this box of Andy's mints. I will just open this and like sprinkle them in the box. My little guy is not a huge fan of mint, but my oldest son is like, that's the best flavor for him. He like loves a York peppermint patty. Ideal flavor combo. So these will probably be eaten mostly by Fox, but I did just pick up a pack of them because they're tasty. Next, I got some Reese's. I got the Reese's trees, and why do you ask? Do I just have them like this and not in a bag? Well, if you've ever watched this channel before, you know what I'm about to say. What did I do? Oh, I opened the bag and I ate half of them. When will I learn that when I buy Christmas candy, I should just buy 2 bags of Reese's so that my husband and I can just have one for ourselves? Because every year I open it and I eat them. I have to re-buy the Reese's every single year. I cannot have them in my cupboard just sitting there. I will just open them and eat them. So one day, maybe I will learn to prepare for that and buy more, but I have enough. They each have 2 for the Christmas Eve box, and I'll probably have to buy another bag for the stocking, but it is what it is, okay? Next, I do have a whole bag of these Kit Kat bars, and I opened them up because I wanted to see, like, they're so cute. They're in the shape of Santas. I have never seen a Kit Kat bar shaped like anything before, and both my kids love a Kit Kat, so I think we'll probably just like sprinkle these, you know, in the box, and they will love it. But I had never seen that. Is that new? Are there other shapes, like in other times of year? If there are, I did not know this, and it excited me, so I bought them Kit Kats. And the very last thing in the Christmas Eve box is I got each child a bottle of Prime. This, of course, is the Prime in the plastic bottles, not in the cans. The Prime in the cans is an energy drink. It has caffeine in it, so don't make that mistake. But the Prime in the bottles is just like an electrolyte drink like Gatorade, so there's no sugar in it, there's no caffeine in it. It's mostly coconut water. So we did get the Cherry Freeze Prime. Both my kids obsessed with Prime. Like, obviously the marketing really worked for them. So I got them each a bottle for the Christmas Eve box, and I'm sure they will just open it and drink it immediately with their Christmas Eve breakfast. Yeah, there we go. All in all, I'm really pleased with all of the things in this box. I know the kids will be excited. Obviously the pajamas, the sweatshirt, maybe not the most exciting gifts, but pairing it with the other things, and of course, like Christmas, it's a slow burn, okay? We're starting off with maybe some of the less exciting stuff to build up the excitement. And they look forward to it every year. So if that's something that you want to adopt, you totally should. You don't have to get Columbia fleeces. You don't have to get anything like that. You could just go to Dollar Tree and fill some stuff in a bag. I just think starting the excitement that early is really fun for us, and you should do it too. And all right, with that, thanks so much for watching. I hope I've inspired you. Make sure you subscribe and come back, because in a couple days I will be showing you everything in the stockings, not just my kids' stockings, but my husband's stocking and even the dog's stocking. If you want to see all of those little bits, make sure you stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.